Welcome to State Scoop TV. I'm Jake Williams. We're here at the NASCIO Midyear Conference in Crystal City, Virginia. Our guest is Mike Wands. He's the Chief Technology Officer for the great state of Illinois. Mike, how you doing?
Great to see you, Jake.
Great to see you. Mike, tell me about what's going on in Illinois with cloud. What are you guys doing in cloud?
Excellent. So, great question. So, cloud computing to us is a very important part of our future state strategy and what we're focused on for our infrastructure. We've created a strategy that is based off of public, private, and hybrid cloud. We've passed legislation that is our cloud-first legislation that we should be using it for everything going forward. And we're using it as a way to really help enable and empower the ability for us to get things done quicker and a much more cost-effective price point.
And you mentioned hybrid in your response there. And tell me how you're embracing a hybrid approach to information technology to better serve your citizens and conduct business internally.
Yeah, again, so a great question there. So when we talk about our cloud strategy, we have a public end of things that we committed to go forward with SAP HANA Enterprise Cloud, and we implemented that in about 15 months' time, and we had our first agencies live. And instead of hosting it internally, we decided to go directly to the cloud as a much more cost-effective and an easier way to get there, but also importantly to help us as we go forward in the future. Going forward on the demand elasticity is really the benefit of the cloud and really giving us the ability to scale for the entire enterprise, the entire state. The second leg of our stool is the public end. Mm-hmm. And the public end of things really allows us to use some of the cloud services that are out there for SaaS-based computing, using Azure, using AWS, using both the G-Cloud version as well as the commercial cloud for areas where PII is not required. And not required from a CJIS compliance perspective. And then to get to your original question, the hybrid end of things is very important, and our strategy is to take the assets across our 7 data centers and really turn them into a hybrid computing environment. And a hybrid computing environment that gives the ability for government entities across the state of Illinois to be able to use this. Mm-hmm. A lot of the educational institutions and municipalities are looking for a simple, easy disaster recovery as a service type environment, and that's what our objective is to stand that up within the existing data center infrastructure that we have in Illinois.
And what is that model of hybrid IT? What does that really enable you to provide to your customers that an alternative model would not?
Mm-hmm. So again, from my perspective, it's the protection of the future costs and the elasticity around demand, right, which gives us the ability to get up and running quicker, but also to expand and contract quicker too. So that cost price point is going to be much more efficient. The other thing that it does is it enables a lot more capabilities around the enterprise aspect of our security infrastructure. That's very critical for us. Cybersecurity, as we know, is all a big challenge for everybody, but it gives us the ability to have a common, consistent layer of cybersecurity protection, threat modeling that really goes across the different environments that are out there.
Interesting. And how does hybrid IT really fit into the overall strategy of your agency, and really how is it helping transform the way you guys operate?
Yeah. So Jake, when you say transformation is so critical in the state of Illinois. We have 4 key areas we're focused on. One is moving to a common enterprise platform. That is, a common ERP system, very critical for us. We have over 3,000 applications across the state. We're going to replace 3,000. We're going to replace 400 of those 3,000 with our implementation of SAP. The second part on transformation is standing up our new agency, which essentially on July 1st of last year, we've gone ahead and launched a new technology agency that is essentially $1 billion startup with 1,700 employees. And so we've been around for about 10 months now, running ourselves that way. The critical thing there is we're running IT as a business. IT as a business means we're held accountable, that we've got common key performance indicators that are visible at any time, and that everybody across the state who is in an environment helps us really drive what needs to be done from an innovation perspective, and that's really critical. The third lever of transformation is going mobile in Illinois. So we have a large focus on going mobile in Illinois. We want to mobile enable every citizen interaction point. And you think about how the cloud can help that and how hybrid environments can help that, because it's not just one common way that we've got our data stored, or approaches that we've taken out there, right? Our data is bits and bytes of bursty data stored in different areas and brought together for a common need, and that's very critical. And then that fourth part is the data analytics end of things, and really turning a lot of the data that we have across the state into actionable information that enables our agency directors to make key decisions and improve citizen services, which is why we're all here.
So that strategy is super fascinating, and I think it's pretty robust, but how do you see it evolving in the future of your agency? How do you see hybrid IT and a lot of the things that you're talking about there really, driving your agency forward and almost building a model where could you potentially evolve out of hybrid IT and into a more different model that you see in the future?
Yeah, so again, great question. I think moving forward with the cloud and the hybrid environments are showing the future of what IT should be. Right? And IT is always focused on being back office and being behind the scenes and I got to have an IT guy to get stuff done. We have to remove those barriers. Right. Fundamentally, hybrid computing, hybrid IT really gives us the ability to change that dynamic because IT is all about convergence and the ability for us to bring innovation and transformation together to make a difference for citizens.
Well, thanks, Mike. I appreciate all your thoughts today and look forward to hearing more from Illinois.
Thanks, Jake.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
your time.
For more about what Mike and the team are doing in Illinois, check out statescoop.com and check out the Daily Scoop newsletter for more every single day in your email inbox. Again, Mike Wands, CTO of Illinois. I'm Jake Williams, State Scoop's Manager of Strategic Initiatives. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.